Hello, I'm Claire-Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the Daily Read for All Signs for Friday, the 5th of June, 2020. I hope you're doing well. So later on today, it's the start of the weekend, and so I'm having a half-price reading sale. And so you can find out, as always, on my website, behealing.com, which that reading is on the weekends. It's in the half-price sale, but I'll also pop a link for it up there. This weekend, it's on my biggest block readings, and so that's all about what your biggest block is, what your biggest resistance is, and how to release yourself from that, how to let it go, whether it's changing a belief or changing a pattern that you've got, something that you're doing. Um, your higher self knows, and it can get you through that biggest block. So if you're finding you've got a bit of a struggle in your life at the moment, there'll be some resistance that you've got, and that reading is going to tell you about what it is and how to release it. So very popular readings, these ones. And so this weekend only, it will be 75 Australian dollars instead of 150, which is about 50 American dollars right now. So I'll pop a link for it up there. Also, today I'm starting off a new competition. Now, I bought myself a new bag for my cards. Isn't it beautiful? I love the color grey. And while I was transferring the cards over from the bags, I took the chance to count them. And so, starting today, you can guess how many cards are in this bag. Just pop it in the comments of this video or any video. Just one guess per video. And the first person to guess how many cards are in this bag will win a free reading with me worth $150. So go for it. As I said, just one guess per video. Make sure you're a subscriber as well so that I can get in touch with you if you're the winner. And good luck with guessing those. So let's have a look. What are the energies for everybody today, Friday the 5th? Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, we've got create an understanding. This is about people. This is about misunderstandings with people. There's something to sort out today. Excuse me. There's something to sort out today. There's something that needs to be talked about with someone else. There's some understanding that needs to be created today. And so this could be in your work. It could be about you communicating yourself better in the work. But I'm feeling for a lot of people, this is about relationships, maybe friendships or family relationships or romantic relationships. There's something that needs sorting out. There's some misunderstanding going on, and communication needs to happen. You need to tell somebody how you feel or what you think about something, to create that understanding. Because when we're just in our heads and trying to guess things, trying to guess where the other person's at, we make all kinds of stuff up that just isn't true. And so, yeah, there's some understanding that needs to be created today. So talk about it, communicate yourself, and then listen to the other person as well to gain that understanding, to create that understanding. I feel like it's an opportunity today to get to know people much better and for them to know you much better. And so, as I said, we guess. A lot of the times we guess. We think that people are just like us, and we'd guess what we would think in that situation. And people aren't like us. You know, people are so different. We're all so different to each other. And so finding out what someone else thinks is really important, and telling them what you think as well and how you feel. Lessons and challenges for today. It's about getting what we want using our strength and courage. And so this isn't about bullying our way there. This isn't about trying to take power over people. This is the true strength and courage. So using your strengths to get you there. And so what are your strengths? What are you good at? What are your talents and skills? What comes easily to you? It could be that you're a great communicator. It could be that you've been trained to use like strict boundaries to get something. Strong boundaries, sort of trying to coerce people, trying to manipulate it by having like keeping your boundaries really, really tight so that people will do what you want them to do. And that's not the way to get what you want. That's not a strength of yours. That's kind of wanting to assert your strength by creating boundaries. I'm not saying boundaries are a bad thing. Sometimes they're a great thing, but sometimes we can do it too much, and it's trying to manipulate when we do that. And there's no need for it. We can be soft and open instead, and get what we want. So it could be that your strength, your true strength and courage is in being open, or it is in being the loving one, Or it could be that you just got a talent, You could be trying to say, if you've got a business, like this, like me, if I was trying to convince people, emailing them, trying to convince them that they want a reading kind of thing, that doing that kind of thing, it's a waste of my time, right? Whereas I can be using my true strengths by creating videos like this, and just putting it out there with less boundaries actually brings more in, I'm just open to whoever resonates with this and whoever feels like getting a private reading with me. Just open to that rather than trying to convince people. I used to do that in the past. I'd be all over Facebook or Twitter or whatever, and then trying to convince people that they want a reading with me. Such a waste of energy. And so you could be doing something like that today. There's a different approach to getting what you want. It's less restrictive, it's less coercion, it's less manipulation, it's less boundaries, it's being more open, and it's actually using your strength in a good way rather than trying to convince people that they want you. Yeah? What should our focus be on for our highest good today? Let's see. It's all about power today. Yeah. Oops. So we've got friend and empower self, right? So that's what I just said, the lessons and challenges there. It is about empowerment. So when someone's truly empowered, they don't need to take power over people because your power is in yourself, yeah? And so it's only those, say, bullies, they're not people that feel powerful, they're people that don't feel powerful. And so they have to like assert their power over people. When you're feeling powerful, truly powerful in yourself, when you're empowered, you don't have to dominate, you don't have to do any of that stuff. You can just be quietly confident in yourself and be open, right? And so we started off this reading with it being a day where we need to create an understanding. And so friendships, it's with friendships for a lot of us. And it's like, where are you trying to dominate? Where are you trying to get what you want from your friends instead of being empowered in yourself? What this means is, right, if you're empowered in yourself, if you're feeling good in yourself and powerful in yourself, and say you want to do something, you want to go down to the beach, say, and you're feeling powerful in yourself and you're open, then somebody's going to get in touch with you to do that. Instead of you not feeling empowered and you like calling one friend and saying, do you want to go to the beach? And I'm saying, no, I'm busy. Um, it's a shift, it's a slight shift. One of them, the empowered way, is opening up to the whole universe and then allowing yourself to attract whoever is a match to you that day and going down to the beach. The other way is more restrictive. You're trying to take power over and you're trying to get that one person. Yeah, that's the blinker. That's when your boundaries are too tight. You just want to hang out with that one person. Yeah, the boundaries are too tight. You're not going to get what you want from there. So all of this is really similar today. It's all about us being empowered, about communicating ourselves, not having so strong boundaries to try and get what we want just through that one avenue that we want it. Being more open so that friendships can be good, so that we're not trying to assert ourselves on our friends or not trying to get what we want from our friends. So it's very much, yeah, a day to sort out. I'm not feeling like it's relationship problems, but I'm feeling like it's a day to sort out a problem in yourself that maybe you haven't realized, and it's all to do with empowerment. Maybe you hadn't realized you're being too restrictive because of this empowerment problem. If you're just focusing on your empowerment, it's going to allow you to be a lot more open, and then you're going to get what you want from relationships in a bigger way. Yeah. Any more guidance for today? But there's no need to feel bad about ourselves in the past. We've got the warmth and up until now card. So this is about the past and being open-hearted in the past. And yeah, I'm feeling like for some people, you might think that you've been open-hearted and warm and giving when actually you've been dominating and feeling disempowered and taking power over people. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes it can feel like you're really warm and giving when actually you've been trying to assert yourself into people's lives. Maybe, I don't know, something like that. It's an energy of you thinking that you're helping and being open and warm with people when actually you're being a bit too much. You're inserting yourself a little bit too much. It's all about this empowerment again. This reading, it's all about the same thing today. It's about creating understandings with other people, and standing in our power rather than trying to assert our power. This is almost like a graduation thing. It's like, okay, we'll take this to the next level now. See how you are being not so empowered and trying to assert your power at a more subtle level. So maybe you've had this awakening before of how you've been disempowered and how you've been needing to try and take power over other people or take control over other people or situations because of that. And you've had that awakening before, and now this is like a more subtle awakening, that you're doing it again, or you're doing it on a more subtle level, and waking up to that, because you're going to get what you want. You are going to get what you want when you stand in your power so much more than when you don't. As I said, when I used to try and convince people to get readings with me, it didn't go so well. It was a lot of energy to do that, and it didn't go so well. But now it's just so much easier, just putting myself out there, doing what I do, so much easier. And so don't feel bad about yourself in the past, but a way that you have thought that you were open-hearted and warm and giving was actually more about control. And so it's just about understanding that today so that you can take yourself to the next level. There you go. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? Love hearing from you. I'm trying to start a competition as well. Guess how many cards are in this bag, and leave it in the comments. Just one guess per reading, per video. And the first person to guess correctly will win. Have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.